chapter 2 of Love is Blind. Again, if you guys don't want to be spoiled, like don't watch this or me playing it, because I've already played this game before, and when I have dates with the singles, it'll show like over here or up here little pictures of their faces sometimes alright, before the reveal. Okay, warning. Alright. Down the hallway you see someone who is clearly off limits. That has to be one of the guys from the other side. Taking you in, he cracks a radiant white smile. Wow, he looks like my wildest dreams. He's hot. His body, his face. He looks like a man from my wildest dreams. He opens his mouth as if to say something, but then stops himself. I bet he just realized his voice would give him away. This is a total rule break. We aren't supposed to see each other. I'll cover my eyes, I could give a flirty wink, I could smile and wave hello. I'm gonna give him a flirty wink. Well, we're already here, so I might as well let him know that I like what I see. You flash him an effortless wink, and he looks like he might pass out right there in his towel. Then the sprinklers start to go off. Water starts to rain down from the ceiling. You meet the stranger's gaze through the downpour, laughter shaking both your shoulders. But then the sound of someone coming in breaks the spell. I think he's in the hallway. The half-naked stranger glances at you once more, a twinkle of mischief in his eye. And then you both bound toward your respective exits. He was very handsome. That night, everyone is recovering from the chaos and getting ready for bed. Then you snuggle into bed, thinking about the stranger. And who could he have been? He seems so mysterious. I have a feeling it might have been Wes, Skylar. I think it's someone I haven't met. I don't think it's one of my dates. He must be someone I haven't met yet. The next morning, everyone is gathered around making breakfast. So do we think my vegan loaf from last night is salvageable? Blair, it was literally on fire. My hair smelled like burnt meatloaf for hours. You feeling okay this morning, Melissa? You got a lot of smoke it to the face last night. It was definitely an exciting end to the first day on Love is Blind. Not to mention some unexpected eye candy. Romina narrows her eyes, ever perceptive. You look like you've got something more exciting than inhalation on your mind, girlie. Yeah, like, what's that little smile? Are you already in love? Oh my gosh, no. It's way too early for that. Then what? What should I do about my forbidden run-in last night? Do I want to tell them? I could come clean, I could keep it a secret, or I could just tell Romina I'm just gonna come clean. I'd better get ahead of this and just let the girls know. Actually, I have something to tell you guys. Everyone turns their attention to you. Last night, when we were all evacuated, I couldn't see in the smoke, and I ran into the wrong hallway, and I saw someone. Was it an incarnation of Aphrodite, the goddess of love? No, Blair. It was one of the men. Everyone gasps in unison. Are you sure? How do you know it wasn't someone from the crew? Well, I could tell by the look on his face. He was in a towel. Maybe he was. I could tell he was in a towel. The crew isn't living here, so why would they be coming from a shower? A towel. Sounds like a steamy moment. Does anyone realize what a big deal this is? You'll probably get kicked off the show, Melissa. Shut the fuck up, Vonnie. Kicked off? Ugh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? No chance. I didn't do nothing. Why would they kick me off? I didn't do anything wrong. There was a fire. I had to run for my life. Vonnie shrugs and turns away. It's not like Melissa asked to see a half-naked man during a fire drill. Thank you, Romina. Still, it totally ruins the experiment. Just then, the lounge doors open and Nick and Vanessa enter. Everyone falls silent. Morning, everyone. We wanted to check in with you after last night's evacuation.
It was all my fault. The recipe called for 30 minutes in the oven, but I was burning incense as a timer, and I guess it wasn't that exact.
It's okay, Blair. We're all safe and sound. Thank you for getting out of here so quickly, everyone. You could have really ended badly.
And big thanks to Melissa for her quick thinking and shutting the oven door.
Who knows how quickly the fire could have spread if you hadn't done that. The crew will be installing a new oven this afternoon, and we're really grateful that our precious pods were not burnt to a crisp. The group laughs and whoops in celebration.
On a more serious note,
as you may know by now, the evacuation caused 2 of our contestants to have a run-in last night.
Melissa told us. We know she didn't do it on purpose.
Melissa, you can't explain what happened. I was running for my life. I ran into someone in the hallway, but I barely saw them. I didn't mean to. I don't know who he is. I didn't mean to do nothing. I swear I didn't mean to. It all happened so fast. I didn't know he was going to be in there. I was running for my life. I couldn't see where I was going. Smoke everywhere. Never before in the history of Love is Blind have 2 contestants seen each other before the engagement.
So this has thrown us for a loop.
Your heart starts beating faster. But
we reviewed the footage, and no words were exchanged between the 2 of them.
So as far as we're concerned, Melissa and whoever she ran into are still dating blindly.
You audibly exhale with relief. Whew, thanks, guys.
Whew, I thought you were going to take my favorite person you're going to take my favorite person out of here. Thanks, Romina.
Alright, well, have a nice breakfast. It smells delicious.
We'll be back in a few to get you started on a new day of pod dates. Once the hosts leave, the pod squad rallies around you, happy to see you're staying and eager for more info on the stranger. Vani narrows her eyes.
So what did he look like?
Wait, I don't want to know. I don't want to know anyone's image in my head during the dates today. I'm not above a little anonymous eye candy. Tell us, Melissa. I can keep his appearance a secret. I can reveal a little bit. I can tell them everything. I'll just reveal a little. Okay, Frankie, plug your ears. Blair claps her hands excitedly. All I'll say is he was tall, dark, and handsome, with a killer body, fresh out of the shower.
Well, that definitely wasn't Skylar.
How would you know? How would you know? How would you know? What, you've never seen him.
Well, Skylar and I are meant to be. I'd know if I'd heard his description. God, it was right in my face. God, it was so dumb.
Blair looks serenely at Vani.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, Vani, or you may end up with an omelet.
The doors open and Nick and Vanessa come back into the lounge. All right, everyone, you'd all better hurry up and get ready because the pods are now open. We're gonna wear that outfit. Once you settle on the couch, a smooth, sexy voice greets you. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I'm Melissa.
Gorgeous name. I'm Jay.
Nice to meet you, Jay.
Melissa and Jay sound pretty cute together, don't you think? I totally agree. I could be convinced. Let's not get ahead of ourselves there, buddy. I could be convinced once we get to know each other more. Jay laughs and it sounds like music. He sounds so calm and collected. I like that. It makes me feel calm too. I'm just playing. How's your day going so far? Any fire hazards on your side of the pod? I hope not. That evacuation was crazy, huh? I thought it was just a drill at first until I smelled smoke. Yeah, I was the one who opened the oven. I got blasted in the face with that smoke. Oh no. I owe you my thanks then. Why's that? If you hadn't caught it in time, We might have had to go home before I got to meet you. Okay, he's a smooth operator. But really, I'm sorry that happened to you. I got just a little taste of the smoke and it had me coughing all night. He did. I wonder if he's who I ran into in the hallway. I can ask directly. I could bring it up subtly. Or I could change the subject. I'll just change the subject. I won't ask. I don't want to ask. I don't want to give away my identity or ruin the experiment. So, other than the smoke inhalation, how do you like being on the show so far? It's been pretty chill. I'm not sure if I'm catching feelings for anyone yet, though. Wow, that's blunt. I'm surprised. I respect it. Makes me nervous. No, I respect it. I respect that you'd admit that. Not everyone would. I'm just being honest with you. Ah, an honest guy. Yeah, I like that. Dating through a wall takes some getting used to. Jade laughs that musical laugh again. I've never been the best at dating, but ironically, I'm feeling pretty comfortable here. Oh, why do you think that is? The thick walls, the velvet. It reminds me of a recording studio. I'm a musician. Oh, you're a musician. Cool. What kind? I'm not into musicians. I play an instrument too. Cool. What kind? That's so cool. What kind of musician are you? I used to play everything. Wow. But now I'm a singer-songwriter, a guy with a guitar. Cool. Is that why you signed up for a blind dating experience? So you can serenade people with your voice? That would be a smart courting strategy, but no. I came on the show because it can take me a minute to open up. I've been told that I can seem a little distant, so I figured that if I put all my energy into being open with no outside distractions, I'd have a shot at finding true love. Well, Jay, I'm on the same page. You don't seem distant. We're not a match. I'm going to go. I'm on the same page. Diving in and challenging yourself to get vulnerable is what this experiment is all about. Absolutely. So, what got you into music? I was exposed to a lot of greats as a kid. Miles Davis, Stevie Wonder, Nina Simone, all artists I love. My parents always had their vinyl collection playing. Are your parents musicians too? My mom was a piano teacher, so training us in music was kind of a way for her to juggle parenting so many kids. She used to say my guitar was my babysitter. How old were you when you first started playing? I started messing around with instruments really early, like maybe 3 years old. Holy crap, wow, you're like a prodigy. Hardly, but I did somehow manage to sneak my way into Juilliard. Juilliard. That's when I moved to New York. Wow, Juilliard, that's really impressive. Thank you. What kind of music are you into? Take a guess. You seem like you got soul, so I'm gonna guess R&B, rhythm and blues. Ah, you think I love R&B? Sort of. But I wouldn't say that's my absolute favorite genre. Alright, I'm picturing you on a walk in Manhattan. You've got your headphones on. What are you listening to? I'm probably listening to... I listen to, like, all sorts of music. I'm gonna say classical or jazz. I don't know what to say. Rock or metal. We'll say classical or jazz. Damn, I knew you had soul, but now I think you might be my soulmate. All right. Okay, then. Oh, yeah? I'm always listening to classical or jazz on the subway or on long walks. It's what I'm trained in, so it grounds me. My favorite music is, like, 70s Japanese jazz, which is, like... Anyway. That's beautiful. So... enough about music. I want to know more about you. Walk me through a day in the life of Melissa. His tone is genuine and curious. It makes you lean forward on the couch, eager to answer. I usually wake up as late as possible. We're a match then. I love a good cozy sleep-in, especially on the weekends. Sounds like cuddling heaven. Exactly. And what's on the menu for breakfast? Am I cooking you my famous pancakes? Your famous pancakes, huh? Depends, what will you be wearing? I prefer a savory breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. I don't eat breakfast for breakfast. I like breakfast food for like lunch or dinner. What are you gonna be wearing when you're cooking me that breakfast? I was thinking an apron. And that's about it. Oh, okay. See, we might get along. I might be your soulmate. Your cheeks flush hot red. Is that so? Well, in that case, I'd love to try your pancakes. Be careful. Once you try them, you'll want them every day. A smile creeps onto your face at Jay's innuendo. But, getting back to your routines. Where are you off to for the day? Assuming it's a weekday, I'll be off to work. Oh, alright, I get to choose what I want to do. Oh, man. These are my options, huh? I can be an interior designer. I would love to be an engineer, but, like, let's face it, I could barely, like, pronounce words properly. I'm not a triathlete. I'm gonna be a teacher. Because I'll be a teacher, even though I'm a school teacher. Teaching kids all day sounds very difficult. I commend you. Thanks. It's easy when you're good at it, I think. Does your work make you happy? That's a good question. My career, it's everything to me. I've worked hard to get where I am. That's amazing and very attractive. So, you don't think it would get in the way of us? Of course not. I'd want to support you. But you should know that I travel and tour quite a bit. Okay, how much is quite a bit? Like, half of the year, but that's not forever. So you live a life on the road. Sounds like a blast. It worries me a little. It's not a deal breaker. It worries me a little. That honestly does worry me a little. I hear you. It's a lot to ask of someone, especially a new partner. But it sounds like it's not a total deal breaker. No, it's not a deal breaker. Jay audibly sighs in relief. You could always come along with me whenever you want, and I've known for a while now that my heart is ready for a shift in priorities. I've been selfish for the last 2 decades, building a name for myself in music. Now I want to share the joys and trials of my life. Jay pauses. I want to share my life with someone who I'm bonded to for life. Wow, that's hot. Wow, I get the feeling he hasn't shared this before. He's so sincere. That's what I'm looking for. Isn't that what we all want? No, not everyone does. Thanks for sharing that. That's what I'm looking for. It's easy to chase after the wrong things in life. Something in your tone tells me you might have learned that the hard way. Jay chuckles. You're very perceptive. It took me a minute to get my head on straight, that's for sure. But I'm halfway through my 30s, and I really feel for the first time that I'm on the right path. Oh yeah? That's very reassuring. I could tell that's true. That's a little worrying. I could tell it's true. I seem like the type that's been lost and found? A little bit, sure. Well, you're right on that. There's a moment of comfortable stillness between the two of you. It feels like Jay's layers are starting to peel back, like I'm breaking down the wall. I'm breaking down the wall. I'm ready to see where this goes. So Jay, you're a singer. Correct. When do I get to hear your singing voice? A third date? I don't know. It's not a fair courting strategy. Oh, I see. So your voice is so beautiful that you think I'll fall in love with you instantly. Something like that. He laughs, but almost like he's laughing at himself. You hear him laying back on the couch. I'll sing for you if we walk out of here together. How's that? That's a deal. He chuckles again and sighs happily. You're cute, Melissa. Thank you. Are you catching feelings? I get that a lot, actually. So are you. So are you. Well, Melissa, you have officially proved me wrong. Oh? I was worried that this experiment wouldn't work for me, but it is. A small sense of victory makes you smile. I'm into you, is what I mean. Huh. Just then the lights start to dim, signaling the end of your pod date. Wow, that flew by. Jay's tone is a bit shy again as the two of you get up and leave the pod. I'll give him a goodbye that's sexy. Bye, Jay. I wish I could make this wall disappear and be alone with you tonight. Jay is shocked into silence for a moment. Wow, I'd love nothing more. How can I leave after that? I guess you could wait here for me until next time. I just might. Bye, Melissa. Alright, well. Like in the past, in the first game I played, I was like so into Skylar that I didn't even like talk barely to Jay or Wes. After your first date with Jay, you head back into the lounge, and as soon as you walk in, Frankie, Blair, and Ariel are cheering and popping champagne. Oh my gosh, what are we celebrating? Me and Chris, he told me he loved me. Oh my god! Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You deserve this, Ariel. Tell us absolutely everything. On the surface, it might seem random. I'm a travel agent from Miami. He's a third grade teacher from Chicago. Usually, I go for the more glamorous type, but Chris is who I fell for. He brings me down to earth. Vonnie chimes in from the kitchen. That is so exciting. So, why did he say I love you so fast? What do you mean? Why does Vonnie look nervous? Ariel looks slightly thrown by the question, so I hop in because that's my girl. Vonnie, obviously because Ariel's a catch. Time is of the essence because Ariel's a catch. He couldn't wait to tell her how he feels. I never said she wasn't. You're awesome, Ariel. Yeah, she is. Huh? God, I wonder what's up with Vonnie. Ugh. As everyone chats around Ariel, Romina enters the lounge looking half sad, half bemused. She flops onto the couch. Hey, Romina, are you okay? Wes got my gift. Gift? We're sending gifts? I don't know about we, but I am. I sent him my thong yesterday. Vonnie's mouth gapes open in shock, and Frankie lifts her chin with 2 fingers to close it. He said he respects my boldness and thanked me for the gesture. So, it sounds like he liked it? Romina looks at you with a funny expression. But the way you're looking at me makes me think there's something else. He liked it, but he would have loved it if it was from you. He's totally in love with you. Wes said that? Okay, he didn't say that, but he said he had a strong connection with someone else. I guessed you, and he said yes. Whoa, I mean, I like him too, but right now I kind of like Jay more, but I'm really sorry. That must have hurt. I'm so sorry, Romina. You're sweet, but don't worry. If he wasn't feeling me, then he wasn't feeling me. Oh, Melissa, speaking of, you came up during one of my dates too. What? I did? Who was your date with? What? You're the talk of the town, Melissa. My date asked if I knew the girl who was in the hallway during the evacuation. Apparently, everyone is talking about it on the other side of the pods, too. Oh, wow. What did you say? Who was your date with? Were you annoyed? And what did you say? I didn't tell him it was you. Don't worry. I've had enough of this nonsense. I'm going to style my hair in case Skylar proposes today. Whoa, really? He still has other connections he's pursuing. Well, I think he decided on me, so... Wow. Time will tell. Well, only time will tell if they really end up together. Not that I care, because they're made for each other.
Vonnie, the stars are not aligned for your Aries heart and Skylar's Gemini heart to come together. Not in this moon.
Blair turns to you with warmth in her eyes.
Melissa, what's your sign?
My star sign? I'm a winter sign. I'm a Pisces. More specifically, a Pisces.
Aha! Well, things are looking very good for you in the love department.
That's when the host swing opened the door and burst into the lounge. Like, Pisces was... Everyone loves Pisces.
Hello, beautiful people. It's time to go on your last pod date of the day.
Get out there and make us proud. I'm gonna go with my heart, and we'll see what happens. I mean, these outfits are, like, okay, but not as great as Emily in Paris. I mean, I can't wear it. I'll wear this. Hey there, partner. Oh, sounds like someone I haven't met yet. Hey, yourself. Who am I talking to? I'm Knox, but my friends like to call me Knox. I guess I don't have a nickname. What's your name? I'm Melissa. No way. I had a pet named Melissa once. Oh, wow. What kind of pet? It was a pumpkin. I see. That's cute. I'm a plant dad, but it's just one of my many selves. I also enjoy rollerblading and putting up the middle toe to society. Middle toe? Yeah, I'm always barefoot, and I find giving the middle finger disrespectful, so I throw up my middle toe when necessary. Okay, this guy is, he's super funny. I like him. He's hilarious. Question, have you met Blair? Blair, of course. I can hardly sleep because I've been thinking about her a lot. We hit it off. I could see you guys together. Blair's amazing. You two seem like a great match. Then don't waste my time, buddy. Blair's amazing. I hope things work out for you guys. So, I'm gonna head out now. Wait, I need to tell you something. That's why I told the producers I wanted to go on a date specifically with you. Oh, okay. Someone you're dating on the show has been keeping something big from you. Who is it? First of all, who are we talking about here? My twin brother. What? You have a twin on the show? Who? Dun dun dun. You saw someone in the hallway and winked at them. You chose to tell the others about your hallway run-in. You stayed for your entire first date with Jay. You're not a morning person. You said your star